Hi there. It's time to look at SUI's price and see where it is heading and what are the whales doing. Like we talked about previously, the whales are pushing the price down back from the automatic rally where the bulls set the trading range top. So if you're new to my session, I'll cover the Wyckoff stage, the trend change potential, as well as key price levels. And these are not financial advice, they're just for education purpose only. Here, this is the weekly chart of SUI. We see that after the panic over stage back in the end of 2025, we had a little rally. This, in Wyckoff terms, we call that automatic rally. It basically, like I said in the opening, is the trading range top setting stage. And you see that those 2 consecutive weeks set the top at near $2. And now the price is coming back down, initially finding support at the orange key level of 1.5. All right, so this week it kind of taking a pause right over there. These kind of testing that's going on throughout the entire accumulation cycle, I call them paper hands, diamond hands tests. Basically, the whales will swing the price. So to get rid of the paper hands that bought the dip at different stages, when the price starts to go up, some people might have got in during those periods. And that's when the whales shoot them down. And if they're paper hands, they're definitely going to sell and leave. So that's why we see these kind of patterns during the accumulation cycle. And you can see it for many charts. Sometimes the testing period lasts shorter, within half a year or just a couple of months. But sometimes, if you look at the older crypto projects, they can last for a year or even 2 years if some of them has gone through what I call the ice age period for crypto during 2002 all the way to 2024. So the big picture is still the testing stage, whether we call that this ST is a second test that, if you go to search for Wyckoff, may it be website or paper, you'll see all those terminology, but the principle is that those are tests. Whether you call that a second test or just a test or a spring, it doesn't matter. It's basically still tests. Okay, testing the demand, testing paper hands. So this, after it comes down, there may be mini rally or again, and what we want to see is that a price surge, a rally that challenge not only this level, but maybe even higher to the yellow key level of 2.35. But the first stop is definitely $2. So there's no line over here. Let me borrow a line, bring this across. So what I want to do is to change the color. So future, we have reference that the automatic rally has set the trading range top over here. So when the price comes out, we'll see whether it's going to be successfully going through this resistance, as well as coming with quite a bit of volume. So it can come with volume bars, of these kind of heights, slightly higher than average, but consecutive weeks. Or you can have some mega bars, like these mega bars, that happen 1 to 2 weeks. And then subsequently, it may consolidate before going to the next distribution. So there are many ways those patterns can happen. But very first is to challenge this yellow dash line. Best, the yellow key level of 2.35. Daily chart. Here, previously, we talked about potential confirmation comes before the 28th. And they just didn't wait. The bears took action last Sunday. All right, they pushed the price below this uptrend support. And now they are even trying to push the price below the orange key level of 1.5. Remember I said these key levels aren't just single price point, they are ranges. Okay, so here you see the previous trading activities since mid-December. There are quite a number of support and resistance around the current level the price is at right now, at around 1.47. So that's why the past 5 days, including today, is trading around there. you look at the volume of the candles of these previous 6 days, it's been consistently declining. So it seems like it's finding support at the orange key level. But be cautious. I always said during weekends, it's a bit tricky. Look at what happened last weekend. All right. Actually, that's not last weekend, the weekend before last. And then this was the weekend, last weekend. Every time we get to weekend, the trading activities seems to be less violent than the beginning or middle of the week. All right. So be careful that, people may be taking a push during the weekends, and what's come after can be a little bit more crazy. The Bollinger Band squeeze is not showing any squeeze sign, so hopefully it's still going to be just a little bit of sideways trading, like I said in the beginning, that's expected during the accumulation cycle. All right, the testing stage. If you're interested to get access to these sessions 2 days earlier than the others, it's time to join the membership now. Thanks for joining me. I'm moving on to the Tao session. See you over there. Remember to hit like and subscribe.